Guys, we're live, back inside after another long hiatus. Of course, we got Alexis in the building with us.
Thank you for having me.
How was your summer? How would you say your summer was?
Busy, good.
Yeah,
I worked a lot. It was good.
that's
Productive.
good. I feel like the obviously everyone knows if you live in London, like the last motive of summer is carnival. After carnival, everyone's back in their house. Summer's done. You know what I'm saying?
Summer literally was done. The next day it was mad raining and that.
Like it's literally the last, like
the last dance.
Yeah, the last dance, and then everyone's back inside. Like, how are you in terms of like? Because some people enjoy summer, some people are more like winter.
Then people are sick in the head, you know.
What
I think I'm a bit of both.
Is it?
Yeah.
You like winters?
I like the coziness of winter. You can like double up, cuddle up.
I'm just thinking about
whatever your vibe is.
My bill, my heat.
What you're heating?
As soon as I put it on, I just thought, wow, this is gonna be dark. That's literally the first thing I thought when I had to put it on last week.
I don't mind the winter, but I think like London, yeah, because we get so much cold, it makes you not like it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In like other countries, they have a bit of both. Like they have seasons.
Yeah, I think it's just cold.
But like we get majority cold,
and
so
the
when
days
it's
are
hot,
short as well, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the killer of winter.
So short.
What?
The short days.
Go to work, it's dark.
It's
You're
dark,
leaving work,
yeah.
it's dark. And that's depressing.
And then you see like the English, how they milk summer, like when it's hot here.
As soon as it's hot.
Like a 30-degree here, not even a 30, a 28-degree here. It's like
22.
people walking around.
20s
no
basically.
shirt.
Once it's the 20s, man's happy.
The shorts are outside.
The shorts are out. I have
yeah.
to stick it. You gotta enjoy it because it don't last for long, fam. So
For sure. No, summer was decent. Obviously, we're back in winter. Today, we were just saying outside, maths starting
it
again.
Starts today.
Starts again.
I see my man with the teeth thing. You seen that?
Yeah.
That little clip. So yeah, we're gonna be locking into that after. But do you know what I wanted to ask you? Alexis, like, what do you think? Because obviously we had a few love reality series previously. We had like, obviously, what did we have before? Like the love reality kind of. Love Island.
Love is Blind now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's new, isn't it?
Yeah, the one in the UK. In America, it's been going off. You got obviously like your Too Hot to Handles and that, like your American Netflix.
We had like, obviously, would you class like The Only Way is Essex as like
No.
a love reality?
No, that's kind of like an everyday
okay.
reality.
It's just
isn't
reality.
it?
But
Yeah.
they just do relationships.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel like it was a relationship kind of vibe,
the dynamic of it is about relationships, but then it starts to get not blurry, but they start doing everything. Cousins and brethrens fall out, and girls fight with each other, youths hate each other. But obviously, relationships is their main point for sure. In them type of
It's a bit of everything.
And then now, obviously, we got like the Married at First Sight, the Love is Blind. Where do you feel like the UK kind of population took to the reality love kind of shows? Where do you think it was? When did it happen?
It's because they're nosy.
I think Love Island's always been popping.
Yeah, Love Island.
Really?
Yeah, that has.
Like
that has.
every season's been popping.
From the second season, I've been.
And I think it's because they're so good at branding. They get good sponsorships. They brand it well, and it's live. I think that makes a massive difference.
Yeah.
I feel like all the other shows are pre-recorded.
Yeah.
So by the time they drop,
life's different.
Yeah, things have changed. Relationships haven't worked. All they've worked. Whereas like you're watching Love Island in real time. So as we see it as what's happening So I feel like we're way more intrigued. Like when Big Brother comes out, I love a Big Brother.
Yeah. It used to be better.
They did still science in them, man.
It used to be better.
Proper things.
Why do you think it's so popular though? Like the kind of love reality shows, like the UK
fascination with it.
Viewers are fascinated.
I
with
think
like
man are
love
just nosy.
shows.
Yeah.
Man are just nosy, bro. And you want to see how the story pans. I think for me, with all of these shows right now, it's all about man ain't seeing them. The Love is Blind and Married at First Sight. It's like man's just meeting this person and getting married. I just think people are crazy, so I want to watch it.
Yeah.
So I think like, bro, you lot are crazy on the show.
Yeah.
Like you lot are getting mad. So when
That's
they pair
it.
you up with any
It's a gamble. Married at first sight.
So wait,
is
when you went on there,
literally a
you
gamble.
didn't get to know anything about the guy.
No,
who was
I
gonna
literally
marry.
saw him and met him at the aisle.
I thought that was a lie. You know, like
No,
I'm a
that is
Celebrity. They
real.
say like
Yeah.
they kind of get a little food and that on the side. Have you heard that before? In I'm a Celebrity, that's what they say sometimes. They say like the people are not really in the jungle.
They're not
the
really
celebrities.
starving.
Yeah, like they're not really gonna have. Like you think, what's his name? The homesick, the guy that was lips in the girl, man. What's his name again?
I don't
The
know.
lover boy, bruv. Was it Hancock? No, is his name Matt Hancock? You
Matt
know
Hancock. Yeah,
He was in I'm
yeah.
a Celebrity.
Yeah.
Think my man could be starving? That big MP.
No, but that's what you sign up for, though, isn't it?
No.
Yeah.
Man's a millionaire. Like, no.
Well, you
That's
think-
my opinion. I think maybe you get a little. So I thought, like, well, same as Married at First Sight. They must. Well, he's gonna, be a light skinned brother, a black brother, white brother.
No.
Just nothing. Just off the bat.
Why did you decide to go on Married at First Sight?
She fell and hit her
all right,
head.
I was naive.
She fell and hit her head.
Yeah, I was naive. I'm not gonna lie about it. Like, I didn't really know the backstory and the background of reality TV shows. I feel like we can only go with what we see.
Of course, what you know, yeah.
And we was the first format, my series,
Okay.
as the Australian format.
Oh, yeah.
Prior to that,
one
maths was very different.
I watched that one.
Yeah, like
Australian
before
was
ours, it
techie.
was quite like real.
Okay.
Just like normal people doing normal things. And then our series, they changed the format to the Australian one.
So
And then-
more reality drama.
Yeah, so when I got approached for it, I didn't say yes at first. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah,
I had to
people say
think
that,
about
yeah.
it
Yeah.
properly. But then I was like, all right, maybe everything's aligning. I was single for 2 years. I wasn't dating. I was like, maybe this is what,
God sent for me.
yeah, by God's will, like, I'm going to meet the love of my life now. That is literally how I thought. And now thinking back, I'm like, girl, you were so naive. Like, how was it ever going to work for you?
But people are still married from your season, though.
One, yeah, Adam and Taylor.
Okay.
They married in real life last December and they got a kid. Yeah, it really worked for them.
So it can work.
Yeah.
And another thing, obviously, you just mentioned like with the Australia, like there's a lot of shows now that they're making like syndicates of. Like so you have like Love Is Blind Brazil, Sweden, then they're bringing
Bro, they got bare in
Married at First Sight
Yeah.
to
It's in America.
yeah,
it's
in America,
in
Australia.
yeah.
So they're doing that a
Same
lot.
with Love
So
Island as well.
it's not just because I always thought like it's a UK thing. Like when we had obviously the like Love Islands and whatnot.
Reality
Like
shows.
the UK population are fascinated with like these love series, but it's like global. It's really global.
I
Yeah.
think it's human interest to be like basically like raw. I wonder how this story pans out
Mm-hmm.
because you go on the journey from the start to the end.
Yeah.
So that's why I think it works well. Like you were saying in regards to Love Island, you start with them and you end with them. Same
Yeah.
with Married at First Sight. Obviously, it's pre-recorded, but you see it unfold. So I think that's like what drags you in. So I feel like if you
Yeah.
met them halfway on, like, oh, this is Married at First Sight, but we're going to show you their first year as they've been married. Not that it's dead, but I'm like, well, they're already clearly happy now, innit?
Yeah.
So there's no drama in that. But I want to see the little
You want to
bust
see the
ups.
inside.
You
Yeah.
want to see
the
where man
drama,
says,
innit?
I'm
It's
leaving the
drama.
yard and all of that, and I don't like you, and da-da-da-da-da. And so it's interesting like that still.
Speaking to like obviously when you was on the show, yeah. Speaking to like the other people on the show, the ladies in particular, what was some of the like common criterias that they were looking for in a man when they were on the show,
Dating words.
or was there?
I'll be honest, I think a lot of people kept their cards close to their chest
Okay.
because I feel like everyone legitly wants to portray that they're on the show for love.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that
Not everyone is.
everyone was.
You just threw
but-
mad shade there.
Sorry.
No, it's true, though.
But in my opinion, yeah, everyone, like, we'll turn up at dinner parties and, oh, everyone's great.
Yeah.
And then it starts crumbling
course,
because you
yeah.
can't keep,
The facade.
yeah. So I felt like I was the problematic one
Is it?
because I was just real with it.
Yeah.
If it weren't working, it weren't working.
It's causing
I can't-
some drama
yeah, I can't
still.
cover it.
Mm.
You could
hear
all
that.
see my energy changed, my face expressions, say it all. Everyone else was just like, they're great. And then we get to week 3, you're on the sofa for commitment ceremony, and that's when you start hearing and seeing the little
The
cracks.
cracks.
See them experts, yeah? Anyway. They're sneaky still. They're sneaky.
Nah, I mess with them, you know.
No, I mess with my man still.
Paul.
Yeah, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mess
Paul
with Paul
Brunson.
He
still.
seems like a cool brother.
He's
but
really cool in real life.
the other one,
Who?
the white lady, what's her
Mel.
name? Yeah, man, I'm thinking you're doing
She be
too-
grilling people.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm thinking, bruv, they just met. Like,
Yeah.
Like, come on, they just met. She's all saying you got to be like this for your partner, like that. I'm saying they just met.
No, but they do know their stuff though.
I hear that.
So
but
they're giving
don't, 'cause
like.
what's the stats? How many people got married?
Oh, in mine,
Yeah, roughly.
maybe about 8.
1 out of
9.
8. It's poor stats, you know.
It
If
is
if a striker gets 1 out of 8 in goals, he's not rolling on the pitch next game. So they got one right, which is good. But
What would you say some of the deal breakers were personally for you? Like obviously you went on this show Married at First Sight. You said obviously you was very naive, yeah?
Yeah.
In your head, you're like, alright, I'm on this show Married at First Sight. I'm not gonna see my husband. I'm gonna see him for the first time at the altar. But obviously everyone has their deal breakers. What were some of your like deal breakers that right? If he pulls up and
yeah, that's a good point. Still, no one
he's
says no
looking
at the
like
altar,
this
do they?
or this is
No,
happening.
you can't say no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
ruin
you
the TV show,
Yeah, you
innit? It
literally
would.
got to.
But you're not really married then. You get married later.
Yeah, so it's not a legal marriage.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just if
'Cause
you
they did
leave
it-
the
they
show
do it-
together, you decide whether you want to marry for
Yeah,
real.
I was gonna say because they did it again at the end. Some of them.
Yeah, the vow renewals.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can't say no.
No, you don't have the option.
Did you have
Okay.
any deal breakers though in your head?
in your mind?
Mm,
Like, oh, this
Like
ain't
because
even
you
gonna
may
work.
you may have seen the guy and said no in your head, but obviously
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
you're gonna marry him. But
yeah,
what are
he
some of
wasn't.
your
He
deal
wasn't my
breakers
type. Let's
Okay.
just say that. And production knew that
from
because
the
you,
off?
yeah, you fill out
Bare service.
forms. You tell them what like your ideal
Exes,
guy
yeah,
would
yeah,
be,
yeah.
or looks, whatever.
The dating
They even
experience.
spoke to one of my exes prior to the show
Is it?
So they
because they
That's
asked
deep.
for like a reference kind of vibe.
Okay, bro, they do all of that, yeah.
That's deep.
So
They
still.
they
take their
know
role
they
seriously.
knew what I
Okay.
wanted, and they
Yeah,
didn't give
yeah.
it to me. But at the same time, it's like I had to be open minded.
But I was gonna say, did they say that they matched him on personality? and
Yeah.
that? Okay.
So their thing was like
He's calm
from
and
the
that.
same kind of upbringing, childhood
Okay.
trauma. We feel like you guys got a bit in common, single parent households. But for me, I don't feel like that would
Help,
necessarily.
yeah. They
be
tried to do. They
compatible.
tried to do a dumping ground thing, like a Tracy.
So
Beaker
is it always?
love story?
Do they
thing.
match everyone on personality?
No, some people.
No,
what they
some
like,
pe-
innit?
yeah.
When I was
'Cause
watching
I
you know
feel
what?
like out of the cast, they know how many couples they legit want to work.
last, and
That's
then
how I
some
feel.
is- Some is for TV.
Then some of us are for drama.
yeah, entertainment.
Because they were
TV.
For
asking,
fire.
yeah, because they were asking questions like, "What would make you like pop?"
Boy, yeah.
And I'm thinking, why are you asking
What's
me
me
these
that? I'm
questions?
trying to get married.
Do you know what I mean? Like, don't make me angry already.
Yeah, I hear that.
And then they
still.
ask your family the same thing. What would make her break?
Man.
So it's like a production are amazing,
Of course,
yeah.
but at the same time they're there to do a job, and
Yeah,
the job
yeah.
is to mind play you,
of course.
because the more they can,
You're a puppet in it in their show.
when you're on it, the storyline they want is gonna work for
Of
them.
course. I have another question. Yeah, is the cameraman just with you lot?
Yeah.
So when you lot are arguing in the crib, have you seen them stand
Yeah,
and
yeah.
man's burst out the door?
Yeah.
The cameraman's just there like.
So you get assigned your own camera team.
Man.
At the beginning.
A team.
If there's like
I'd be
two.
"Bro, it's going off.
Yeah, it's two
Okay.
camera like people, and they get assigned to you from the jump.
Yeah.
So throughout the whole process, these are your two people,
Man.
and it's even more intense when you're abroad,
Oh yeah.
because when things pop off,
Yeah, yeah.
it's just awkward.
Man, just there.
Like,
Because they catch you lot crying.
Oh,
yeah,
mid
they'll
shout
start
in.
running after you.
Yeah,
with the
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I see, man. When I'm looking at it, sometimes I watch things and I think, bro, where's the cameraman? Like, I know he's there, but I'm saying, is this a camera or is this a, you know, like in Love Island, they got loads of
Yeah.
cameras around the, I'm saying, is the yard kitted up? I wonder how this is working, especially when there's mad drama.
Yeah,
I
they
think, wow,
follow
man, man's
you.
just there.
No, you're there arguing, and the camera's just.
They don't
like,
leave them
They
alone.
have some
still.
awkward conversations. Like the last ones I watched, they were talking about like their sex stuff, and I'm thinking, my man's just there, just in the yard, like just hearing them divulge everything. The last season, what was that guy's name? Oh, he's a white brother, but he wanted to have sex with his wife early, and he wasn't allowed to. Well, he wasn't not allowed to, but she was like, wait, and then he went to her family home, and they were just on him. Like, Peggy, I think her name was.
Oh,
Peggy, yeah,
My
and
man's
George,
George,
Peggy
that's it,
and George.
Georges.
Yeah,
George.
yeah, yeah. He spoke French. What did he speak? French or something, innit? Yeah, yeah. I was thinking, bro, this is an awkward combo if the cameraman just there.
I hear it.
You lot are trying to sort this out.
But it's for entertainment and they
Yeah.
know that.
it's TV, innit?
And they get really like comfortable with you, and you get comfortable with them.
You gotta sign them, yeah, that's
cool.
fair. You're
Yeah.
gonna know them for a while, innit?
That makes sense.
It's mad still.
Because
That
prior
makes
to
sense.
filming, well, me personally, I don't know how they do it now,
Yeah.
but we started filming in January. but I didn't actually enter the experiment until April.
So what are you filming before that?
All your backstories, they're coming
but
to
they
your
do cutaway
house.
things.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they need to like know if people are legit or not.
Of course.
Yeah.
So there's a lot like a lot to
DBS.
it behind the scenes. Yeah.
No, I
Proper
get you.
DBS checks still.
No, they need to. I haven't like obviously watching the show. Well, personally, yeah, I haven't seen a relationship that's lasted like a long time where the couple or both parties are not attracted to each other. Obviously, there's instances where, you know, in like some cultures, it's normal to have an arranged marriage and whatnot, or be set up by like your family members, or if your family knows this family, there's a nice young girl over there, or they're talking about a nice young guy over there and they want to set you guys up. That's normal in certain cultures.
Yeah.
But like usually, I haven't seen a lot of...
It's not a Western world thing.
Yeah, where like if you're not attracted to your partner, like you can go the distance.
Yeah.
It's not a Western
So
world thing per se.
obviously knowing that, how do you think they're able to run a show in regards to like matching people based off personality alone?
I think it's because they make it clear from the jump. Like once you enter the experiment, even if it's not what you want or what you're attracted to, you got to wait till that first commitment ceremony to leave.
Okay.
So they know no matter what, they're still getting a good,
Content.
3-4 weeks out of you.
Yeah.
To be fair, I guess you're going in with it. I ain't never doing it, but I guess you're going into it knowing that like you've been matched with this person for a reason.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm not attracted, but
Try to be open-minded.
yeah, they might be the best person in the world
Definitely.
for me.
Yeah.
So I can get that around. And I guess from some people, obviously I don't know everyone's experience. Some people probably got friendships out of it. Minimum. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah,
obviously,
definitely. There's
after
definitely couples from my series that are cool within
themselves.
friendship.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
maybe it's
definitely.
that too, innit? But
Do you think love can build off like a relationship?
at first sight.
No, not just that. Like, well, strictly just off like a personality kind of connection.
No, I think you definitely need to be attracted to the person that you're with. But then some people, the attraction grows as they like
think that's
get
a thing?
to know them more.
Because I don't, you know.
Definitely.
I do. Do you know why?
I've been with people that like on the eye, they're not.
Great.
Yeah.
Not
to be
growing. I'm
polite.
talking like instantly you see
plus,
them.
girls like medium ugly. That's their thing.
It's
They always say that.
true.
That's
It's
the
so
thing they
true.
bang on
Sorry,
about. I don't
but
want my
it's
dad to be a
true.
pretty boy. He needs to be medium. Girls love saying that. So definitely can. And two, Wayne Mooney's been married for years, fam. So, bruv, can't.
But this is what I'm saying.
long
As
as
a
you got
guy,
money.
as a guy, there's like for women. I feel like you guys have different measures of like what you'd allow or tolerate. Do you get what I'm saying? For men, it's like we put you in one of two categories. Like you're
it's
either
attraction first.
attractive
Or not.
or you're not.
Yeah.
Do you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But for women, it's like he's not the best looking, but
You can look past it
he's
for
got a
certain
nice
attributes.
job, or
Yeah.
he's got a great career, or
Security.
he makes a lot of money, or he's a family man, or he's got a great relationship with his parents, or what. Do you know what I'm saying? There's
Definitely.
tiers like for women, but for
Yeah.
guys, it's not the same.
No, I think you need to be attracted. It's important in it at the end of the day. Sexual attraction is so important. And sexual chemistry is important in a relationship. Otherwise, someone's going to end up cheating.
It's true still. It can get dark.
Yeah.
It can get dark.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know, with like these shows are massive that we're talking about. The Love Is Blind. It's like obviously on Netflix and whatnot. So they got a huge following. A lot of people watch these shows. We can only imagine. Well, we know people go on there and they know when they do go on these shows, like when they come out, their life's gonna change. So what do you think about the whole like kind of love vs fame thing?
Or going on there
Because
for
you know,
lovely fame.
people may not be on there for genuine reasons. Do you get what I'm saying?
I'll be really honest. I feel like the UK is really small. So I feel like if all of these shows are in America, you got a bigger chance
Potential.
of becoming something after a reality show.
Yeah.
In the UK, I'll tell you from now, it's probably 1%.
Yeah.
You're not
Joey
going to
Essexes
get
and
that big fame that you think you're going to get.
Yeah.
You're not going to be a millionaire by the year later, unless you're like, I don't know, really someone specific. You already got
You
a
look
brand going for yourself, or a following.
Even the shows that have been around, look at like Joey Essex. He's one that like takes out a Towie. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the rest of Towie are just still in Towie. Do you know what I mean? I know they all do their own thing and whatever, but and he's even still doing the runs now. My man was on Selling Sunset, Love Is Blind, so he's still doing his runs. But
yeah,
I hear that still. It makes sense.
I think in the UK it's a lot harder. Like America's massive.
Yeah.
One state of America is the whole of the UK.
It's true still.
So it's different. I feel like we're oversaturated now with reality TV people.
How do you know, or can you spot specifically if someone is like on a show for fame or love?
Look at my man.
How would you know?
Definitely, of course you can. And they're always trying to get airtime. You know
Is
when
that
you're
the-
like,
is
that's
that the
just
one
not
clue?
even necessary to say, but
Yeah.
you're just talking to talk
Yeah,
because you
yeah,
know you're gonna get the
Camera's gonna
airtime that
pick
you
you up.
want. All them problematic people.
Look at the guy on Love Is Blind. What was his name?
Sam,
Yeah, come on, man. My guy Sam.
he was
He
trolling.
was cooking.
There you go.
He was trolling peak. Man said, "I love you," and he didn't even put the ring on the right finger. See what I'm saying? He was just, he's a funny guy still.
Could you spot when you was on the show, like who was on the show for fame?
Yeah. Mm.
It's not hard though, really, though, isn't it? Like, if man's there, you can tell who's speaking to speak and who's, you hear me, causing drama just out of nothing. You know, like when they're a couple, especially the
Yeah,
commitment
That's
ceremony.
it. Causing drama. for
Yeah,
nothing.
man are just dashing bare things at that couple on the count. I'm like, raw, what's the point of saying
Because
that?
you was on the show, I remember, with some like fiery
Girl.
Yeah,
Oh.
individuals,
Yeah.
innit?
I'm just gonna say girl. Yeah.
just one.
Yeah. That one there, she went there for love.
You don't think?
I don't think. She could say otherwise, but I don't think so. Because you're just too much in everyone else's business but
yeah.
your own.
Yeah.
Which is why we had problems.
Yeah,
Like, come on.
overcooking it.
Yeah, you're over invested in people that you've just met.
It's true still. And the fact that you have your own love story still going on
And
as
it's
well.
and it was a shambles.
Yeah. The fact that you're meant to focus on your thing.
Yeah.
I hear that still.
Do you guys think, regular people should date like celebrities?
Yeah, it don't make no difference.
Yeah. I think
Depends
we're
what
all
type,
just
though.
people
Yeah,
at
depends
the
what-
end
I'll
of the
be-
day.
It does depend what type though. I'll be honest with you.
Alright,
But you got to be a strong
talking-
person.
Yeah,
we're talking
that's what I mean.
A-list.
Depends what type.
we're talking A-list. Do you think regular people should date A-list celebrities?
Not
Now, I'll let Alexis first answer from the female perspective.
dating
Like-
celebrity guy.
As a female, dating like an A-list celeb.
I think if you're a normal girl and you date someone that's an A-list, you need to understand what's coming with that
Yeah, it's
because it ain't going to be straightforward.
It's techie.
And they might be in an industry or a sector that they have to do things because of, for example, we're using music artists.
Yeah.
Your man's going to be doing music videos.
Yeah,
There's going to be
yeah.
girls there.
Like
They
lots
might
of
need to, like,
parties.
Plug in their social networking skills. So they have to talk to people.
Yeah.
They're going to go out partying. Girls throwing themselves at them. They're on tour. And I'm not
Still,
saying like I'm condoning, but
it's part of
is
what you signed
part-
up for because
no,
you already
it
knew
is.
that they was A-list when you
Yeah.
got with them, so you can't really tell them to change still.
and I think it's hard for them to say no, even though they know things they shouldn't be doing something
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, it's a fan base.
What makes their money? They think.
Yeah, they want people to like them.
You know what's mad? I think for a man dating a woman, you have to just be strong. Cause man just know you're gonna get the you're her bitch thing. You gotta be real, fam. That's what's gonna happen, fam. Imagine you start dating like just a normal brother. You just start dating. I don't know, like let's just say like a powerful woman as well, like a Serena Williams. I'm saying
Yeah.
you're gonna get the she makes more money than you. You stay at home and do the dishes, look after your family. So if you're gonna tolerate that and you're willing to just hold that one because you're living good, dude, you gotta just firm it. I think it works a little bit easier the other way around for a woman.
What if a
Yeah.
woman is dating like a
Celebrity
male
man, yeah.
celebrity?
The only thing is I say the only thing, like it's easy, but you gotta manage the limelight expectation.
What do you mean?
Like what Alexis said in regards to like what's gonna be thrown at them. Your life is now gonna be also in the public eye.
Yeah,
Whereas as a man, I feel like you would be in the public eye, but I feel like it's more so people kind of shaming you a bit. Do you get what I mean?
Shaming.
In a way. Yeah, in a way they would be, yeah. Cause depending on what you're bringing to the table, if you're an average Joe, let's just say you work at retail, Sainsbury's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
normal guy just doing your thing, cutting through, and then you get this big break to date Rihanna, Beyonce, whoever. Like,
I think a lot of men go for it.
of course you go for it, but I'm saying the net might not be kind to you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because people are haters at the same time as well. 'Cause remember, you're doing what 100 people would love to do, thousands in fact.
True.
You know how people are online as well. If they're not doing it, they just start.
Yeah, everyone's got an opinion.
Yeah, they start chucking bare abuse at you. So as long as you can hold that one, then you're gonna have to be all right.
Do you think you could date like an A-lister?
Um,
We're talking like
Nah, I ain't got the
A-list, A-list.
heart. I ain't got the heart.
I could, but I feel like to an extent, and this may sound so weird, because I've done the whole TV thing, and my job now is social media.
Yeah.
But I'm quite a private person,
Yeah, no, I hear people say that a lot still.
so yeah, I think that aspect would be hard.
Would it? Because we have different industries. So you have like celebrities from like reality shows. Then you have like sports stars. Then you have like actors.
That's what the Americans
For you, like, I don't know. Obviously, we're talking A-list, so we're talking like super, super famous here, yeah? Would the industry play a part deciding on who you could be with and who you couldn't? Do you think?
What do you mean in terms of their sector?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sector they're in. Like,
Like, would you
musician-
date-
Yeah, I couldn't do music artists
Okay.
because I just know firsthand
Yeah,
what comes
fair,
with that.
What if they're like a
Um,
singer or like indie
all the
artist or something?
It's all the same.
'Cause,
You're all
like,
going on tour.
I mean, like the
you're all
rappers and
getting
like
up
the
to
rock
shenanigans.
stars, the rock stars, the rappers,
Yeah,
you
but
know
the
they live
singers are-
wild,
what, you
innit?
think the singers ain't getting it in? You think
Yeah.
Usher ain't getting it in?
Nah,
They're serenaded.
nah,
You think
that's
the
true
serenaded ain't
still.
getting on?
That's true, but there's different types of like
Of course, but
artists,
it's
innit?
going on, man. Even them rock and roll dons are getting it in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're active.
They're active, so
Yeah, they're active.
everything's going down. Americans say that a lot, though. They
What?
say, "Oh, only date a celebrity if he's in sports or sports or music and that." Like they like to pick like.
Sports and
Yeah.
music's very synonymous though.
Yeah, I know, but
Innit?
bang that one.
Yeah, in America it is.
It's 'cause man knows your like their sports is so highly paid that just like if you're trying to date someone in a high level of sports, then you know they've made it technically. The contracts are crazy, innit? So if you can get a man of that ilk, then you're good.
Have you dated a celebrity before?
No,
Oh, you haven't?
no,
Okay, so it's not in the plans.
no.
Technically, you're a celeb though.
I like normal guys.
Low key.
Yeah.
But when they find out you've been on Married at First Sight, how's that?
Oh, some people don't take it good, and then some people are like, "Oh yeah, like let me watch it
With you. Watch it with you.
with me or alone, whatever suits them best."
Man.
I just always remind them. Remember, this was like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm a healed person
And you
now.
weren't really
I'm not
married as
married
well,
no
innit?
more.
Yeah, so I would just that's what my line would be. I wasn't really married, so
I always got to remind them it's edited, right?
yeah.
It's edited.
It's entertainment. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
Because the roles kind of flip when, like, obviously if you're dating a normal guy, he's now dating, you know, a girl that's been seen. She's been on television. She's been on a reality show. So like, I don't know. For some guys, it may be the exact same as like dating, you know, someone that's semi in the public eye. Do you know what I mean? Some people might like. Have you had that though? Like, men maybe going, "Oh, I don't know if I wanna."
Yeah,
I think you will. I think
especially
even-
when you're out and about.
Yeah, I think even women will do that to men, somewhat.
Yeah, I think it works both
I
ways.
think it was both.
But I think for some people it is a turn off point, and then some people they're just like
Yeah, it don't make
they're
no
alright with it.
difference,
Yeah, it depends. But I feel like if you're a secure man,
Nah, they'd love to say that one.
no, it's true.
If you're secure,
Because I
man,
feel
you're
like
able to
sometimes when
manage.
people don't like it and I ask them the reason why,
I
they
am
can't really
insecure.
give me.
Because I am insecure.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
I'm not secure in myself.
Yeah, I'm not
which
secure in
okay,
myself.
I gotta
Yeah.
respect that. Do you know what I mean?
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
That's the line you gotta run. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Obviously, we know now, coming off the show, you said you've been doing like a lot more social media stuff. You've been doing like the whole fashion thing as well. Tell us what
Yeah.
you've been doing on social media in regards to fashion and stuff.
So I do a lot of like brand content.
Okay.
So I do like brand collabs. So like little photo shoots for them, and I think it's just more like on the promotion side
Okay.
of whatever they've got going on. But I've always been a fashion babe, to be fair. Prior to the show, I was a model for like 10 years.
Really?
Yeah, and I used to do like music videos. A lot of music videos in the UK. So like.
Oh, so you definitely know
acting.
what's going on.
Yeah, I've been in the game a long time.
First hand.
Yeah, I've been in the game a long time. So yeah, I've always kind of been into my fashion, but I don't like to follow trends.
Okay.
I just like to dress how I feel.
Yeah. We've had a few chats on the pod about like fashion and whatnot, yeah. And a lot of the talks have stemmed from like trends and people following fashion and whatnot. And we've also spoken about like people dressing for other people, if you get what I mean.
Yeah.
How do you feel? Well, on a personal level, how would you like create your outfit if you're going out somewhere? Do you think to yourself, I'm gonna wear what goes with the vibe, or I'm gonna wear what I want to wear, kind of thing?
Yeah, I'm definitely I wear what I wear kind of girl. Sometimes I'm like, oh, am I overdressed or am I underdressed? But it's if I'm comfortable, I'm gonna wear it. I feel like you can never be overdressed. By the way, like dress how you feel. There's no such thing as like, oh, you're overdressed
or underdressed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I've never understood? Like when women before they're going out will ring each other and go like, what are you wearing?
No, so they can match the.
No, but like, what are we matching though? I don't get it.
Match the level, wouldn't it? Match the energy.
Yeah.
You might not want to be that's for them people that don't want to stick out. Do you get what I mean? Like, you don't want to be the one who's in the whatever it is.
Why do you guys do that?
We're normal.
I don't know. I don't do that. I literally just dress how I feel, honestly.
Cause like,
and if I stand out, I stand out. Like, not that that's
the aim.
The aim, yeah. I'm just like, I'm actually comfortable in this. I like the way it goes. I'm gonna wear it.
I feel like now people are dressing fully for themselves. To be fair, more than ever. Like people. Just
you gotta look good for yourself, first and foremost.
Yeah.
So when you step outside, I feel like you could tell a difference if someone's dressed for themselves or dressed for others. Me personally, because you can see how they're comfortable in the clothes.
That's a big thing, you know.
Yeah, you know, some people they'll be out in the club and they're like every minute they're fixing.
Yeah.
I'm like, girl, you're not comfortable in that.
I think comfortability is a big thing because a lot of women, they don't dress for comfortability. But then again, I feel like a lot of you guys' clothes are not made for comfortability as well.
Yeah.
It's meant to look good.
Yeah. Like no pain, no gain kind of.
Oh boy, you be out. Some of the high heels I see women in, it's like, why would you wear that?
Yeah, why would you try and attempt it? And then come late at night, man's just barefoot on the road. And
yeah, it's crazy.
No, not the barefoot.
Barefoot on the road thing is mad, especially like on the street as well. It's just like, come on. It happens still.
What do you think about guys who dress designer like head to toe?
Oh, it doesn't really faze me at all.
You know what's mad? I feel like right now people don't know what clothes cost, you know.
What do you mean?
I just feel like you can get as we were talking about outside, like your Temus and your Sheens, and I just feel like things are so accessible, that like things are costing cheap and you can look good.
Not
like
for men though.
Yes, you can go.
Yeah, 100%.
Temu and buy if you want, bro. Obviously,
I've never.
It doesn't mean it's not happening.
Yeah, I feel like it's how the person carries it.
Yeah, Boohoo.
It's how you wear it.
Boohoo are doing collabs with Heady One and this person and that person. Everything's.
You got to think about it. Sometimes you go out and you see guys dripping in designer head to toe, but it's so off key.
Yeah,
it's mix and matchy. It's just like all
Mix
over
and
the
blend.
it's all over the place. And I'm like, guy. Yeah, and I do get it. I feel like there's more pressure on you lot.
It's the pricing, man.
To dress like that.
Like, the pricing is mad.
Oh, the pricing, the stuff's crazy. You're saying outside, man can buy boxes cost at least like £30.
Yeah.
That's the
if you're
boxes.
going Calvin Klein and that.
Yeah, if you're and you have to, because girls don't rate the jailhouse boxes. So you got to start Calvin Klein minimum, at least Nike minimum maybe.
Yeah.
Cause man wears the raggedy ones, the loose, the flare ones.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The girls are saying that gives them the ick. So already we're starting at 25, 30.
I'll be wearing them in the crib.
The jailhouse ones?
Yeah.
Nah, they're meaty. Dash them in the bin, bro.
Nah, they're loose.
Nah, I know the ones you're talking about. Nah, they're meaty. They can't even wear them in the
yard.
yard.
When I step out, I go Calvin, but like...
Can't even wear them. But if there's an emergency in the yard, you got to duck out quick. And
oh, yeah, then I'm in there.
That's what you got to think about. You got to think about, like, if there's an emergency and I need to step how I am right now, I need to go to hospital and they got to cut me open.
Nah, I'm in them. I'm in the
Would you like to die in those? Would you like to die in those?
Oh, they're comfy though.
Nah, brother. Them boxes are unacceptable. There's like going in jail. It's a jail ass thing. Only man in jail wear that. That's the ones you get given at the door in there.
Bro, they're comfy though. That's why man will be living in them.
Nah, see, so man's already starting at 25. That's the step out. Alright, let's say you're stepping out then.
Yeah.
You can't wear proper boxers, bro.
Yeah, no, I would, of course.
It's already 25. It's a myth, man. It's a myth. And then you got to wear a nice t-shirt. Trainers are £1,000 minimum. These type of trainers that man are wearing. What I would say though right now is trainers, not designer shoes, trainers are getting a pass more than ever.
Yeah.
Like man are wearing trainers out. Man them I'm talking about. We never used to be able to do that. You had to wear a shoe. Like now, the Nikes are running, all the trainers are getting a run. You can go events in trainers now.
Yeah, but that's
saving some.
That's just the trend now, but it'll flip back around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Comes and goes. Remember when man wasn't allowed to wear the loose jeans? Yeah. And now they're in the flares. Even had to.
What do you think about that, Alexis? Like men in
what tight fit?
I still wear skinny jeans.
What, carrots?
Nah, not carrot ones. Not the carrot ones. Not the carrot ones. Okay. I'll be wearing
you
like
still wear skinnies?
slim fit.
All right, yeah, slim fit.
What do you think about like the flares and the slim fit? Which do you prefer?
I love flares. But I'm a retro babe. Okay. I'm a Y2K kind of girl.
Okay.
I'm a 90s babe.
Yeah, flares are in right
so now. I like the flares on a man. Even tracksuit flares, bang.
They do still.
They do.
They're in.
What about? This is a big one. I'm not really a jewelry wearer, but what do you think about
the pearls?
Men's jewelry, and I'm not talking about like the icy jewelry. I'm talking about like accessories. We're talking nose rings. We're talking
the pearls.
Yeah, a lot
like
of guys
chains,
wearing pearls
necklaces.
now.
What do you think about that?
I like it.
You like it?
The pearls thing's mad.
I do. But again, I think it's just my aesthetic.
You know, it depends how you wears them as well, though. To be fair, some men can cut through in them. I think it matches your look still.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
What do you mean?
The pearls and all of that, and the accessories. It matches some men's look.
What are you trying to say?
Like, it like matches what they're wearing. Like it matches their aesthetic. Like the pearls thing. Where are you trying to go with this? You're on a lava thing. No, I'm saying I think
some people can get away with it.
Yeah, they can get away with it. That's
good.
the word I'll use. They can get away with it still.
No, I get that.
Man couldn't wear pearls, bro.
I couldn't get away with it.
Man couldn't wear
I think Love Island made the pearls
pop
pop this year.
Yeah.
Alright, so
the pearls are in.
We've had this conversation as well. Obviously, it's a very touchy subject because it's a grey area. But high fashion has slyly merged with like street fashion. Yeah. And obviously, with like a lot of mainstream musicians now, I think rock stars have been doing it for a while, like painting their nails, wearing skirts, doing mad stuff. It's kind of crossed over into our culture. And a lot of guys now are dressing a lot more eccentric, a lot more outside of the box. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What do you think about the guys who are
painting their nails? That's what he wants to ask.
No, not just painting their nails. Like dressing outside of the box, like pushing the boundary kind of.
For me
thing.
personally, I don't like it. But I feel like they're tapping into their feminine side, which is absolutely fine if you're secure in yourself as a man. That's absolutely fine.
So would you date a man who's painting his nails?
No.
She said that quick.
Yeah. No, be mental. You got to ask.
Yeah, no.
Come on, man.
It's just not. Yeah.
There's some stuff going on.
Yeah. Anyone that's doing it, I respect them. You're comfortable in who you are. You can.
You can.
Express yourself through fashion, which is what fashion's all about. But me personally, no, I wouldn't want to be going to a nail shop with my man to get our nails painted the same colour.
It's nail art they're saying, isn't it?
Nail art.
Yeah.
The man are wearing dresses and that as well. Well, are they calling it dresses before I get?
Or belly tops.
No, like actual dress, like kilts and all of these things.
They're doing crop
kilts have
tops
been
for
about
real
those
for men.
years.
I'm talking about men are wearing actual dresses, like not Future, what Young Thug used to wear.
No, that was a dress for real.
Yeah, it was a dress, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know about all of that. But kilts, that's different. That's like kilts Scottish culture, isn't it?
Kilts are different. Yeah.
So that's different. But the nails, not for me. No.
Mad.
And the little eyelashes and that, no.
And it's getting kind of crazy still. But do you know what? It's like I feel like they've normalized it.
Well, yeah. Everything in the world is okay now.
I feel like they've just normalized it.
Mm-hmm.
And if like man want to go out in a crop top, because bro, think about it like this: if the high fashion designers
make crop top thing is mad though.
If a high fashion designer,
belly top thing is mad.
Balenciaga and them, they're coming out with crop tops. The man them are rocking crop tops, and they're like, bro, it's Balenciaga. What are you talking about? if like
That's
a
the
high
problem.
fashion designer makes something, the man are gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna say, yo, it cost me like 1,200, bro. I'm gonna wear it
I hear
with
that.
pride.
Yeah.
But then it's like, I don't know. We're just in a different time, innit?
100%.
Where people are more like expressing themselves through clothing.
Yeah,
I think-
definitely.
I think there's way less backlash now, innit? Just in general.
What with like stuff you're wearing?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, man used to get clowned for certain things. You get what I'm trying to say? Just like even just like school banner. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you wearing your jeans are too tight or your jeans are boot cut or whatever it was at the time. But now it's just like you said, people are cutting through. Fashion is out there. It's on a showcase. You got Instagram. You got brand deals, etc. So people are allowed to just
Yeah.
free,
I
you know
remember
what I mean?
fashion has no limit.
yeah.
There's no like you can't, you can.
Yeah,
It's just
just-
like expressing yourself through your clothes. So I feel like it's more like, all right, that's how you want to dress. Cool.
Have you ever like thought to yourself, like going to an event, like I want to wear something like that's gonna make people go raw, like
Head turn.
No.
yeah, like a head turner,
Mm-mm.
like Lady Gaga vibe.
Oh, like the meat. The meat.
Not like the
dress.
meat, but like you know what she was trying to do.
Like with the
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I've never done that.
Is it?
No. Mm-mm.
Never thought to like wear something outlandish, like
Only fashion week.
okay.
Fashion week, I'm always
I
like,
feel like everyone
I need
is
to think
though.
out the box.
Yeah, I feel like that
Yeah.
everyone kind of is. So it makes sense.
Because anything's acceptable at fashion week.
Yeah.
Like anything goes. And it's good for like networking, so you don't know who you're gonna meet.
That's true. Still.
What's next for Alexis then? What you got coming? What you planning on?
Married at First Sight 2.
No,
The
no,
next
no.
series.
Joking. The reunion.
Can you imagine doing a recoupling? I think I'm just very in my Alexis era. So I've had a lot of like
What is that?
other reality offers, but I don't think the reality is for me, you know.
I can imagine still they must hit you up in it left, right,
Yeah.
and centre.
But it's all dating stuff, and I
okay.
don't want to
To
do that
rerun
again.
You don't want to?
If
Why
I'm gonna
not?
do a reality, it needs to be like a Big Bro
Yeah,
or
about
a
you, be your personality.
I'm a
but just be-
celeb
just
or
be you.
yeah. I don't want to do like a I'm going to find love again.
You done it, innit? You done it.
Yeah,
so-
done it.
Yeah, I hear that. That's like when I watch Love Island, them man just run it back, and you know them man that go on it twice, and I think, brother, you've already been here. Like,
Yeah, what's gonna change to
yeah,
round
like, you've been
two?
here
But I mean, like, if you're genuinely trying to find love, because some people, like,
They
I've watched
do it
some
in the
series,
real world, then.
not per se Married at First
Yeah.
Sight, but I've watched some series, like different stuff, like first dates, and people are going on these shows to act because they're like up in age
Yeah,
and they've
yeah.
had no luck, and they're like, please help me,
Yeah, but man's
You know
not
what I'm
up in
saying?
age, so it's alright.
genuinely.
Yeah,
So you wouldn't do it again?
nah, not right now. It just doesn't fit where I'm at right now.
Fair play.
Yeah, and I'm just very focused on like the brand deals.
Yeah.
I definitely want to do more like campaign stuff
Yeah.
within the modeling industry. So I'm very big right now on like being your authentic self.
What does that mean to you? Why is that your focus now?
I feel like a lot of us on social media, we're only putting out the good. We rarely put out the bad. There's a lot of like editing, filtering, which
Yeah.
is all good because in reality, in the modeling world, they're never going to put out a raw image of you without it being edited.
Yeah.
So I do get it, but we don't live in that world 24/7. And I think the younger generation are getting lost because they're looking at social media and they're like, she looks perfect.
Yeah.
The body, the face, the job, the house, and it's like she probably goes through a lot as well.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah.
people that you're
Looking up to,
fantasizing, all looking up to. So I think for me, I'm just always trying to be more real on social media. So like I do a lot of skincare campaigns now for acne, which again, that was a massive thing when I was on maths. Like I was getting trolled on Twitter, boy.
Is it?
And I'm like, yes, I get it.
Twitter's
I have
dark
spots.
still.
I have
Twitter's dark.
acne. It's because we're not seeing it on social media.
Yeah,
Everyone's
yeah, 'cause it's
airbrushing and
airbrushed,
editing.
and it's just
which
you
is cool, but-
naturally.
Yeah. Like it's a massive thing at the end of the day for real people. Like we go through things. We don't all look perfect.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've done a few campaigns recently. Done one with the Inky List. We've done like an exhibition for skincare and stuff.
Nice.
Then I done one last month as like there was 25 girls. Everyone's got different skin conditions. So yeah, that's in the process. It's just like, yeah, I just want to do more things to help others. I think that's what my purpose is,
Yeah.
honestly. like help others with a lot of different stuff. And I do talk about things openly on my social media about like getting through depression, going through therapy, and this is all after maths. I think that was my lesson on maths. I didn't see it at the time, but I definitely come out and I was like, "Rah, you need to change this," and not change it because there was anything wrong,
work on it,
but just to be a better me. And that's what I've done. Like I went therapy, stopped smoking.
You think the smoking was contributing?
What, the ganj?
Yeah, just asking. No, because man, them just look.
I'll
When
be
we play
honest,
football together,
when
man, them are just blazing it on the side, thinking man's gonna start running around the pitch now. I don't say nothing, but just in general, man, them smoke. But a lot of people think like, nah, man, he ain't doing nothing to me.
Yeah, I'll be on it. Well, I had a break when I done maths because you can't,
Of course,
obviously.
Channel 4 thing, man.
But in hindsight, I'd smoked for like 10 years.
Man.
But it was so
you
normal.
was a herbivore for real.
Yeah, I was awake and baked, babe. I was awake and baked. I was like, before work, after work.
Brush your teeth first.
I ain't gonna lie, definitely not. I wouldn't even step one foot out of the bed. I'm not gonna lie about it. Yeah, in the middle of the night, I'd wake up.
That's
half
crazy.
in the ashtray.
You're going crazy, man.
Yeah, so I was that kind of person, and I never knew I was gonna stop.
Yeah.
It's just like, and I say when people ask me all the time, especially on TikTok, because I've been very open on there about it, and they're like, "How did you stop?" I tell them all the time, God's will, and that is on God. Like I never knew I was gonna stop. I didn't wake up and say
today's
on I just literally got a job offer, had to stop, stopped, didn't end up going with that job because it just didn't fit me, and thought, you know what, if I've done it for a job, I can carry on doing it.
For sure.
And that's like, we're literally nearly a year deep in December, and I feel like a different person. But at the time, if you told me this a year ago, I would have been, and people would be like, "Oh, stop it." I'd be like, "What are you talking about? I'm fine. It don't do nothing to me."
Yeah.
But now I'm out of it. I'm like, my mind's different. My energy's different. Your body changes. Like there's just so much positive things that I think a lot of us don't talk about when we're in it. And obviously it's not a bad thing. Everyone uses things for different reasons. But I was just, I was abusing it, basically.
Yeah, my cousin
you know
used
what I
to
mean?
bang weed till he went crazy, fam. He got deported. So
and yeah, it turns some people crazy.
Tapo, bro. The guy thinks he found Chief Keef.
Is it?
Yeah, like, trust me, if you ask my cousins and that, like,
see what I'm saying? Some people,
he thinks he found Chief Keef. Like,
some people can smoke hella and they're cool, and then some people it'll just turn you mad.
Yeah, touched him still. You had to get deported, fam. You had to go back home, fam. Back to the yard. So yeah, I've seen the weed thing do mad stuff. So I just think when people smoke, I just think I've never smoked. I've never even tried it. Like I don't even know what.
Yeah.
I've tried a weed cake. That's about it. Edible, call it. Sorry, that was in Dam. And that thing there.
Sent you off.
Sent man to the moon. Sent me to the moon. So I thought the weed thing actually in the
inhaling it.
Yeah, in your blood vessels and that. You must be gone. Because fam, I all thought my grandma that was talking about me and that. This says my grandma that barely even talks and that. I just thought, I'm paro.
Yeah, it makes
my whole
you
family
paro.
was talking about me. And that. I said to my cousin, it was Christmas. I'll never forget. I was like, man's getting bed, fam. I need to go to bed, you know.
You just sleep it off.
Yeah, bro. I said, no, I need to go to bed, fam. Too many eyes are on me. These times there's like 3 people in the yard. So I didn't touch that since, bro.
Right, team.
Yeah.
No, it's good that you're doing the campaigns and that. Do you think, like, obviously, as a young girl, you saying you was into like the modeling and whatnot. How did like the visuals of seeing like models on TV and in like magazines warp your view of like what beauty is as like a young girl? From a young girl's perspective, would you say?
I think growing up I was very insecure in certain areas, especially because I feel like where I grew up was predominantly very white. Then my dad wasn't around. My siblings are white. So I'm like, where am I in this?
Yeah.
But I feel like my mum done an amazing job, like, as the person that is obviously half white.
Yeah.
She done an amazing job in letting me know, like, this is where you come from, this is your black side, this is your culture. And yeah, just like fully let me indulge in it.
You will.
So growing up, it's like you didn't really see a lot of people that look like me on TV. That's why when Rihanna came out, I was like, obsessed.
Yeah.
I was like, she looks like me.
I get that still. I said that to you in one other post before, innit? Like the idea of beauty when I was in like primary school, I used to think that Cheryl Cole was the epitome of like beauty. Do you know what I mean? Like you, or them L'Oreal adverts. You know them girl there. You just think, "Raw, that must be it." You only see the blonde hair things and the long hair, but see, as you get in the world, you know, you see whatever's out there. You get me? But you're in the UK, so you're gonna see what. Do you get me? They show you. If you was in Nigeria, the shampoo adverts will be different. You get me? That's how it works. Where you are is what is set to beauty standards, I guess.